MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. At the plate, George Springer. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Now Hosmer swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. Now in the box, Logan Morrison. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, center fielder.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third.
At the plate, Manny Machado. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is right. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So striding forward now, Mark Trumbo. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Due to follow here is Pedro out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In there, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Bregman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Russell Martin now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Catcher it, Russell Martin.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Scope onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kiermaier
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Drilled to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number
Digging
1,
in to try it again. Tim Beckham hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Here's Mark Trumbo now, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Hosmer in foul ground, and that retires. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, right fielder.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hosmer is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Tap down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is flared out towards second, and this will be at the plate. Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tampa Bay, second baseman Brad
high in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Joey
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Turned on down the line. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gallo moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line shot to third, and the side is digging in to try it again. Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Russell Martin.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
Third baseman number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bregman.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Beckham fields it cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. He's running again. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another chance? George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Springer is over. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Springer makes the catch, and that'll ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Runners off for second. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Second baseman,
Brad Miller stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. On the move again from first. Fouled back. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he's back in standing. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Joey Gallo.
Fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a dive, but he's back in. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
And he in now is Pedro Alvarez. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Pedro
High and away
Alvarez.
on the first pitch fastball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Steve Cishek.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Digging in, Pablo De La Cruz. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gallo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 10.
Cishek's ready. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in once again, Russell Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Randall McGowan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 33.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Beckham from the outfield grass. Throw gets him 2 down. So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Striding in, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1 on the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting,
Pedro Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's George Springer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
the right fielder, number 4.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Springer. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
First baseman, number 35.
Wade Miley, a lefty standing 6 foot.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 38. Wade.
Here's the first
Miley.
pitch. Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Logan.
Here's the first pitch. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Brad Miller. Darwin Barney will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Darren O'Day has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Goodness, 0-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Number 6.
Springer is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting. Right
Ready to
fielder.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. In there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Cishek pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time up. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in, Russell Martin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. On his way to third is Jones. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
The batter.
Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer racing back, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.